Hi, I'm Diane. Really, what are the odds that you would have any connection to anyone who was murdered or involved in an attempted murder? What are the odds? And what is going on in this crazy world? Well, right before Christmas, let me start with this. My son, my second son, has a best friend, and they have been best friends since they were 2 years old. Now they're both in their 40s, I think. Yeah, right at 40. Okay. Now they live, one lives on one coast and one lives here in Alabama. I mean, they're very far apart, but they're still very, very good friends, and always will be, I'm sure. When they were 2 years old, their grandparents lived close to each other, and the grandparents would let them play together. And I have a delivery, and I'm hoping my dogs don't bark. I hope not. Okay. But if they do, you are in my home like a guest, and if my dogs are going to bark, they're just going to bark. Okay? Back to my story. And as they grew up, they were not close. They didn't know each other. And in high school, they became very close friends again. And the grandparents found out about it and went, y'all used to play together all the time. And they remembered each other then. But anyway, they're very close friends. Well, my son's friend, his mom, is a lawyer in our town, and she's a well-known lawyer. She even ran for district attorney one time. I even have used her for some business things a few years ago. And my son used to spend the night at their house. Well, right before Christmas, she was arrested for attempted murder. What? I thought, this is a mistake. That can't be true. I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt till I find out all the information. That just can't be true. And by the way, she is innocent until proven guilty. But this is what I've heard and what has been in the paper. It was like a sting operation. She had requested fentanyl from someone that she represented, and he was an informant, by the way, and was not giving her fentanyl, but she thought that he was. And she was trying to do away with her husband, who was an invalid, who had not mentally but physically an invalid, and had to have full-time care. So that was a head scratcher, and then we still don't know the outcome of that, and won't for quite a while. But just the thought of it is mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling. And then, just a few weeks after that happened, now my daughter is a runner. She's my youngest daughter, the tall one with the legs. She's got some legs on her. She's like her father. Anyway, she's a marathon runner. Yes, she ran in the New York Marathon a couple of years ago. Now, she graduated with a girl who is also a marathon runner. They both live in Birmingham. Now, this girl that she graduated with, she was like, she knew her. She graduated with her. They were not friends, just knew of each other. Now, this girl worked at a TV station in Birmingham as a sports newscaster, so she's kind of well known in Birmingham. But she doesn't do that anymore, but a few years back, that's what she did. So, she, like my daughter, goes out running on a regular basis. She ran every morning, and right before Christmas, she went out for a run, came back home, and her husband killed her, shot her, and then shot himself, and left the 2-year-old in the house. I mean, is that unbelievable? I mean, that's the kind of thing you see on TV that you go, that would never touch me. I mean, it's devastating. And the people who bought my home next door, their daughter-in-law and this girl were best friends. Small world. It's a small world. How devastating for her family, and for his family for that matter, and for the child. Oh my God, she was so beautiful. Just beautiful. Anyway, I'm so worried about this world. And by the way, I do consider that my grandson was murdered. I mean, it went to trial as a vehicular homicide. This guy who was drunk and hit my daughter and Kurt was a repeat offender. I mean, repeat. I mean, like 12 times or more. A repeat offender. So yeah, it was murder. Yeah, I consider it murder. So it's a crazy world. I really don't understand what's going on. I just wanted to share that with y'all, and I don't know why I did, but I did. Okay, stay safe out there, and love's coming your way from me.